Hi ladies and gentlemen, I am back today with a video of my Nino sculpt that I finished painting. It took me a little bit longer to do his hair, but I did finish painting him. So we're looking at him and he is just a cute chubby little fella. He's actually a big fella. He's not real that little. I'm going to show you his COA. He is the Nino sculpt by Chenza Care. And you can get his sculpt at trueborns.com. They do have some of his sculpt left blank kits for sale, but they are not shipping them out for a couple more weeks because of, the mail is so slow. So if you'd like to get one, here he is. And I believe I already read the back of the card where it explains what dwarfism is. So I'm not going to read that again. I read that on an earlier video. I think I did. Or maybe I didn't. Yeah, I did. I read it on his kit when I showed his kit. I believe I showed his kit. And this is the first ever vinyl Reborn Doll that has been made to have dwarfism. So here he is. And I painted him with a darker olive skin tone. So he's pretty dark. See him compared to my skin? I'm white, very light. But he is actually the color of my husband's skin tone. My husband's Native American, so he's fairly dark. And he is wearing a vintage. In the pictures I had of him earlier, I think I showed his kit too. He was wearing this, I believe. So I'm going to put the pictures on my Facebook beside each other of when he was unpainted wearing this outfit and now he's painted, so you can see the difference. And I really love how his skin tone came out. I was pretty happy, pleased with that. So all of his clothes that he's wearing, his little shoes, the little Mary Jane shoes with his socks, and this vintage, I guess you could call it a romper. He's got sailboats across the top, or the chest, I mean. And I did just notice this in the actual knitting of the onesie. It has like these triangles. That's really neat. So we'll get to him, and I thought about after I finished him if I was going to put a magnet in for his passy, but I said, you know what, this boy is too big and grumpy for a passy, so I decided not to give him a passy. I can always go back later and put a magnet in if I decide I want him to have one. But I just love his lips and the details of his face, so I didn't want to really use a passy on him. But he has his bottle because he's a big boy and he drinks milk and he wants his babu. So I said, I'll give him a bottle. Let's see his bottle. And he does not want anyone to take it, so that's why he has his hand on it. He's like, don't even think about taking it. So I'll get to showing his details that I painted. He does have modeling. I'm going to bring the camera real up close. You can see the modeling on his forehead. Modeling on the darker skinned babies doesn't, show up as well, but he does have a lot of modeling. You can see his cheeks there. He's got some modeling, baby skin on his cheeks. He's got his eyebrows. And I love that lip, that little, it's like he's biting the side of his lip. He's got a cleft chin and a double chin going on there. And see the wrinkles in his furrowed brow. This kit has amazing details inside in the sculpt. It's just amazing. I've already touched on that. Like I said, Chenza is a wonderfully talented artist, and she works very hard also at her craft. She studies. So, just showing you. I'll show you his hands. See? His little fingernails, and his fingernails came out pretty good. I have trouble doing fingernails usually, but I tipped them just slightly. So there's his fingernails, and he doesn't want to let go of his bottle, so we'll let him hold his bottle. It's his other arm. If you can see the veining on the top of his hand that I did. And we're going to show you his legs on the dwarfism babies. They have a regular size torso, regular length torso, but their limbs are shorter and stubby. See, you can see it's modeling good on that leg. Can you see that? He's got modeling on his legs. This is a little leg. He's got more modeling there because he got a little bit cold. So, I'm sorry, I'm coughing. And his vintage hat bonnet. I think I got this from Candy Love Sparkle. And I'm going to be doing an exciting trade with her soon. She's going to be getting the Laura Eagles baby that she actually painted. And she's wanting him back. So she's going to be getting him from me. And I'm going to be getting a puppet boy from her. And he's Tyler's size. And he is amazing. So it'll be quite a while before we do that, because we're not going to even attempt to send them off to each other until, you know, the mailing system gets a little bit better. So anyway, but you can see the modeling on his forehead. He does have an oversized head. He's beautiful. I love his big old head. And I'm really pleased how his painting came out. I took my time with him, and I'm happy about that. Here's his painted hair that I did. I see his painted hair has got swirlies in it. Here's the side. And there's his little, right here is his, I don't even know what that's called. I'm at a loss for words. Not colic, but little circle. There in his hair. His painted hair is what took me a little bit longer than I thought to do. But when I painted him, his normal paint, his regular paint, went on the vinyl beautifully. Sometimes different kits, the paint doesn't stick well, but his just went right on. And it just took me a little bit longer to do his hair, than his painted hair than I thought, but I got it done. So there's Mr. Handsome. And I did name him Rocco. I'm toying. I know his first name is going to be Rocco, and I'm trying to think of a middle name, which it's going to be tricky because I don't think a lot go with the name Rocco. But I was thinking about Rocco Mick, but I'm not sure. Mick, M-I-C-K, Rocco Mick. But I'll just call him Rocco most of the time, I'm sure. But I don't know. He may not even need a middle name. But he's Rocco right now. Oh, and his button came undone. Y'all see that? He said, Mama, my button came undone. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it one-handed. Let's see. I don't want to mess it up. I'll just leave it like that. I didn't actually button it back yet, but I don't want to mess the hole up because it is vintage. It's like a vintage sweater onesie. I've never seen a vintage sweater onesie, but that's what it's like. It's really cute. And like I said, I'm going to try to keep him in mostly vintage clothes just because he has an old world look to me. I also try to keep my full body silicone royal in vintage clothes also if I can. But, you know, vintage clothes are kind of harder to come by. So if I can't always put them in vintage clothes, I mean, put them in just clothes that look like classic, you know, looking clothes with the blues and no busy prints. Because I just tend to like that better in clothes anyway. But there's Handsome Boy. So tell me what you think about him. He wears normally 0 to 3 months, and he's a big 0 to 3 months. But like, you know, footed sleepers, I have a feeling he may wear newborn in those, because his limbs are so short. But I bought him mostly 0 to 3 months. I bought him 0 to 3 months, so I just have to roll up the sleeves and the legs a little bit, because I've noticed that the newborn is like too tight on his limbs. Even though they're short, they're chubby. So he's going to wear 0 to 3 months, I believe. So I just want to check in with you today. I have been doing quite a few lives on my Facebook page. So you will see more of my babies. I've been doing lives with them. And they're quite long. They're like at least an hour. But it's fun because people come on and chat with me. And I can chat live with them and talk to them. And then I show different things about the babies. So I do have a live video. It's an hour long on my Facebook page, which is Nevermore Fantasy and Human Reborn Babies. And if you go on there, you can watch my lives. And you can see pictures also. And you can post pictures of your babies. But to get on the group, you need to answer just a couple questions, and I will approve you. So if you'd like to go on there and see some lives, I just did a live with him last night, like doing a reveal. I had him under a blanket and all that, and then we just chatted after I showed him off his details. So you can go check that out if you like. I'm still doing the Reborn Doll giveaway. I'm going to be painting, finishing her up next. Probably tomorrow I may finish her up or be very close to finishing her. And I will do an update video once I finish her. And as you know, the only rule right now is you got to be subscribed to my channel to be able to enter into the contest. And once I reach 300 subs, which we're not too far away, I think it's only like 30 more, I will randomly pick a winner. So that's pretty easy. So I'll just let you know that. And I am still planning to do some more live clothes sales on my Facebook page. Baby clothes. I just need to stock up on some more clothes, go to thrift stores and stock up on some because I sold all mine out. Those are real fun to do too. So if you need more information on the live clothes sales or anything, you can comment and on this video and I will try to answer you as best as I can. Like I said, please come over to my Facebook pages also, because I do a lot of content there. I do the live videos, I post pictures, and I have 2 groups there. I have like I mentioned, I have the Nevermore Fantasy and Reborn Doll group, and I also have Blessing Reborn Doll's page there, another page, and that one is just to post my work in progress, babies I'm working on, and babies I made in the past. That's my nursery page, basically. Please excuse my dogs, they're going to start barking. Anyway, I just want to come and show you Mr. The Nino sculpt, and I named him Rocco. I just want to show you him today. He came out I'm really pleased how he came out. He's a chunky little monkey boy. I love him. And please comment, let me know what you think about him. And maybe if I could think of a middle name, like I said, I'm set on Rocco, but if you could think of a middle name to go with Rocco, that would be great. You can suggest that, please. So I will be back soon. I'm probably going to be making another live video on my Facebook page that I mentioned in the next day or so. Not sure what I'll be showing, but I'll obviously be showing my babies. Not sure who I'll be showing. I may show the twins. I just showed you Journey, the Sunshine Sculpts. I may show you the twins together. But we'll see. Anyway, I will talk to you soon. The kids are coming in and being loud. So I'll talk to you soon. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll be back in the next couple days. Please stay safe and stay blessed.